team compositions with so much upfront burst, get that ulti, absorb a cooldown. I still feel like Leona's pretty nasty on the patch, but they are going to go for the Alistar here, so maybe sacrificing a little bit in the early laning phase in terms of the bot lane 2v2, but as you get later in the game out.
It would definitely be a difficult one to pull off, but looks like Fnatic might try and go for it anyway.
Mickey going for the pullback on the upset, just wants to get some damage down before this dive comes out. Flash out from Yappa, but good patience from Lost, but to hold the combo. Yappa, Deadman walking the kill over to upset in the meantime, but now Razor's taking the tower for too damn long, but nobody hit him, so it's an execute. Oh, it's messy, messy. That is the story so far. Upset will fall. What did I just watch? 2/3 of a death per game. So at least one game in this best of 3, he will die all on his lonesome. Will it be this one, is the question on our minds. Will Wonder get solo killed? Another very valid question at this point, and the answer seems to be absolutely yes. He gets burnt to a crisp.
Oh, Wonder, that is not what you want for this chase at all. Now massively far behind, going to lose the wave as well. Potentially even a plate, which is only going to exacerbate that problem. And SK trying to settle on mid, but Mickey
ulti in. Mickey caught out, flag and drag back through. Razor debating if he wants a little bit more. Vladdy manages to grab that one. Mickey did dead. Grab the grubs here, looking to support their top laner who already has that push in his favor, even if the wave state's a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, SK spent a lot of time waiting in this bush though. Lost, but you don't need to face check that, because SK have already lost the play, right? They spent their turn sitting in the bush, didn't establish vision around the river, so then they could try and play through some poker, try and make some plays as people were trying to get themselves in there in Fnatic.
Maybe the pole coming out, Skeeps him to follow. Q flash backwards onto Sober, who immediately lays down the equalizer. They need to burn through this rumble quick because Wonder is already fading away! It's a disaster again! SK over eager to force a play on the top side, but the equalizer doing a whole lot more than just equalizing. It's Fnatic destroying
have control on the map, so they were basically like, well, we're going to lose both objectives. We have to make something happen here. And even then, Fnatic turned it around.
We're going to hope that they can temper some of those instincts or maybe set themselves up better on the map where they don't feel like this sunk cost fallacy position where they have to force something. Vladdy potentially caught out. Another kick coming up from Skeens, but a good flash reaction comes out from Vladdy to deny the initial push back there. Skeens, ulti in, they've trapped him in the pit. And once again, here comes the rumble to start burning people down. Equalizer across on a slow Q. Sobero is unkillable, unstoppable. Finally finding the kill on a slow Q as Vladdy is still living. Yappa's getting nothing back in return. If this was a scrim, it would already be done, baby. Fnatic kicking that.
3 for 3? Could have been a bit messier, but here we go again.
Not done yet. Wonder flash backwards. Pulverize still there. Razork on the way in, but no QE combo. Just a cheeky Q as Vladdy on a killing spree. Another quick kill. But SK not going to find the play they were looking for with their turn. However, they might find Razork instead. Kicked back immediately, hand delivered into Yappa, and pulled out by the ulti of Mickey next. No.
Could not help him, and now Vladdy might be in trouble.
In. Scatter connects. Shattering Strike does not, however. Mickey finds himself locked up under a tower and might just be dead. Vladdy just continues to run him down, but the Ignite is ticking. Nice sidestep. Get away from the overload.
Available. Fight around mid here, it looks like, for SK to try and get control. But I'm curious exactly where they want to try and put that pressure, because Fnatic have all 5 members congregating on the bottom side.
Combo in from Lost, but Curtain's immediately going to get called. Razork looking for an angle in, but the Scatter of the Weak is there. Mickey going to get locked up. Lock of his Iron Solari buys him an extra second, but the force shot for Upset finishes the job. SK caught a little bit in the setup as Fnatic check in for vision, and it's going to mean second Drake is going to go down relatively uncontested.
And Fnatic are doing a good job of calling these moments from SK. We talked about it at the start. SK want to be in River, established with Jace, as Fnatic are trying to...
Ocean as well against the poke comp would be nice to have, especially for the long-range poke from the Jhin. Equalizer now to try and clear the wave here. Wonder has been getting a lot of time isolated in the top lane. That was kind of the cross map. They didn't TP him down. But
You're only going to manage to explore that gold lead even further now, as soon as you pick up this Rift Herald, and it's just not looking so hot for SK, which is weird because SK have been very good in this mid-game of finding picks and maybe catching Ospa, actually.
Ospa still running. Unbreakable Will available, holding, not even going to use it. Accepted his fate.
And you can kind of see the problem. This Jace, why we don't like it in LEC, it falls behind and does basically nothing.
So mana for Upset, but should be fine for the fight, holding on to the 4th shot.
SK controlling sides well, so there's no real flank opportunity for Fnatic. But Fnatic now trying to move forward.
Flash in, slow Q locked up, hot pot combo coming in, and down they go. Mickey looking for the re-engage. The follow-up isn't quite there. Skeens marks the Sonic Wave, but will not follow over the wall. The fight is over before it even begins. Fnatic quick to pull the trigger, find the answers to keep the fight going. It's a deadly flourish on the Skeens as upsets on a killing spree. It's only Yappa and Mickey left standing, looking over the wall as Fnatic look to take the objective, but Mickey's hex flashing in. He's queuing the objective, but he can't get it. He didn't even have smite.
He had ignite.
He would.
He's running Aftershock.
I couldn't entirely forget, and I will say, some praise is deserved for Vladdy, Razork, and Soboro. This was a really decisive fight. I think that Syndra is a little bit less positive, so I'll hold on to that thought for later. Flag and drag, Razork getting things kicked off. Wonder caught in the pot, and the damage just keeps coming down. The equalizer honestly not great, but it doesn't matter. They're so far ahead. Body block there from Skeens. So free pick, it costs a lot of ultis. That is 4 ultis for a single kill. But as Fnatic are already pretty far ahead, it might not mean too much. Mickey once again trying to hex flash, but they're not going to give him the chance. He can't go for another signature crazy engage, but it looks like SK are ready to turn this fight. Fnatic, you used all your ultis. Very, very true. 2 for 2 in the end, but again, this is the bottom lane.
It's the only place to have wards.
So awkward. Mickey once again waiting in the same spot over the wall, has a brush there to hide him, but Fnatic can collapse on them. Wonder going to take the safe way around. Makes a lot of sense. Fnatic taking their time here, I think, because they know they can win the fight. Razork, immediate Cataclysm, goes in, goes right back out. Skeen's going to find the initial lockup. Slow Q getting isolated there by the curtain call. Equalizer goes down to split the fight, but Lospa's already burning. It's a bit messy. Skeens locked in the pit with Razork. He's going to try to burn it down. Skeens grabbing it, denying the soul at the very least, and now SK need to get the hell out. Good sidestep onto Vladdy. I mean, slow Q will go down, but no one else going to get marked up there by the spell flux. SK retreating. Fnatic find 2 kills, but they won't be able to secure the soul.
I mean, I think they can run straight over towards Baron, though. Interrupt here from Mickey, trying to stop Lospa from getting back out onto the map. But honestly, it's kind of just stopping SK from getting any sort of reset. Instead, looks like they're just going to try and push in this bottom side, see if they can get at least some gold. Won't be able to threaten the tier 2 tower before Fnatic take this and reset.
Whoa. Soboro? Oh. I don't think they can kill him. Can they kill him? Wonder, do you do damage now? Yes! Kind of. A little bit more. There you go. One more rotation. 1,000 gold! My man just got paid! It was in exchange for a board, which makes a lot of sense. So, SK got their shutdown, have a bit of time here. Only 700 gold now separates Wonder and Soboro. So the Jace has done a good job of coming back into the game, but is it going to be enough?
I mean, once he gets this Thrilda's Grudge finished, I think he's actually in an okay spot. Like, there's so much armor on Fnatic through the tabbies and also then having that Zhonya's and stuff. So having a little bit of that the armor pen isn't going to go astray. But Fnatic still using this Baron effectively, starting to take down these tier 2s.
That's going to be the equalizer. Rocket Belt gets slow Q out. Some nice side steps as well as wait on that shot. Not gonna hit anybody. Okay. So good side steps, and the cannon minion though still uncontested here.
Yeah, because you're kind of backing away as SK, but
Razork going on the wall. No one is here to support him. Okay, he's gone into GA.
Okay, do it again.
Still isn't up, but SK I don't think really want to pull the trigger here.
There's good vision in behind Fnatic though and SK, so they can see that Razork was trying to wrap around. Skeen's going to cover, and again SK covering flanks.
Skeens off to the side. Lockup is good to kick things off. Equalizer combined with Lospa's combo is a devastating way to start the fight, but now Sober's been isolated off on the side. Upset isolated by Skeens. Kicked back into the rest of the team. Fall from Skeens is good, but he goes into GA. He can't finish the kill. Fnatic coming out on top as Mickey will burn to the ground. It's only Wonder now. Looking to pick off Upset, and he'll do it. Shutdown is there, but there's a bot wave full of minions. A quadra kill for Soboro, and it's looking like game 1 for Fnatic.
Fnatic find the fight they need, decisive when it came to these engages around objectives. And despite the funny business, they're still walking with a W in the column towards game 2.
That they are, Rob. Chief Detectives won't let them forget that one. No 3-2-1s here. Fnatic taking game 1 with confidence. A hiccup here or there, but clearly the better team in game 1.
It's